how do you create an ancestor altar? And is that necessary to have one?
Oh boy, very unpopular opinion. I did not start my journey with my ancestors with an altar.
Okay.
Did not. They didn't want one. I didn't feel the need to give them one. Because I was able to connect with them outside of the altar. I know sometimes for people, it creates like because I've seen people, or I've heard people tell me like, well, I don't feel like my ancestors are talking to me because I don't have an altar. And that sometimes is disheartening to feel like I can only connect to my ancestors when I'm sitting or I'm by this space. So
Right.
if I need to talk to them while I'm at the grocery store, if I need their guidance while I'm at work, I can't get it because I'm not at my altar. I was started my healing journey. I want to say it was 2 years before I created an altar space. I just didn't feel the
What
need
made
to
you
do
finally decide to make one?
It just felt like it was time to.
Okay.
It just felt like it was time to.
Like maybe time to have a physical thing.
Yes. And they cooked. My grandmother, my mom's mom was a baker. My dad's mom was probably the best cook I've ever known in my entire life. And they like to eat. They love to cook. So some of the recipes that I cook are recipes of my grandmother's. So making those recipes and making those things that I grew up on, making those things that they cooked for our family, that was probably the catalyst for me. Like, okay, let me make an altar, because I would leave them food out. And it just really just kind of felt like it was time to do so.